So I'm off to the market to see how they're getting on. I don't have my selfie stick with me because, one, I don't know how helpful it was, and secondly, no, don't want to cause a commotion. Thirdly, you don't carry your phone on a stick and there's lots of people around anywhere in the world, so why did it here? So yeah, we do notice a difference between the markets. This one is called Nyamanji, and so it's quite close to Rukungiri, much closer, and so the level of wealth is a bit higher, and I think people come this main road, that one goes all up and down the district, and so there's quite a few people in other parts that are sort of wealthy and can afford a slightly higher price for fish. The market we went to yesterday, that one it's far more rural. I think you would have seen that in the footage, and so people have less disposable income to spend, but we still did alright. We had 162 pieces of fish. We sold, how much did we sell? It was 152, so 10 left, but there's a plan for those 10, so that's alright. Yeah, and then we hawked some as well. In the day, went round Rukungiri, the smaller fish at 1,000, and we sold about 70 of them. So yeah, it was a good day. You can see all the bodies here as well. Interesting story. So just to show you the sort of hardships, or not hardships, the difficulties, because there's a lot of business today for us finding a bodder to take the net and the fish from the farm, which is quite muddy. Took an hour apparently, just to get someone to do it, because it's like this underfoot, and I think people are like, well, actually I could just make some money today. Hey, this way. This is Maria. Hi. This way. Hey, okay. Thank you. So yeah, that was a bit harder to get transport, because people think, well, I can just earn some money market day. It's pretty wet, so it's more urban setting, this market, and I hope they're doing really well. We'll see. I think I can't remember actually how many pieces I have. I last when I get there, and you saw Ian and Kampulila coming up this morning with the table. It did rain, so that put people off, but I think it's generally alright. There's Humphrey talking to someone. Let's find out what's going on. Well, here we go. I recognise the table. And we still have a lot of fish. Now we're selling around the food. And Sam's here as well. Great. Okay. See how we do it. So we've got fish in here. Some smaller fish. These will be about 1,000. Maybe 500 of those, and then more fish in that back one, and then ice.
Hey, this is Radio Uganda.
And then some good. It's nice to see the lads shouting out for bread. Yeah, well done.
Yes.
It's good. So yeah, that's how we do it. Fry the fish, get it ready, go around, sell it. Had 220 pieces today, which is quite good. That's an ambitious number for us, so I'll be very pleased if we sell them all, because it's going to be hard, and especially with the rain. I don't think it's too bad, the rain, but it just slows things down. Talking about the fish, which is great, and then we've got Jared, who we met yesterday for the first time. He was hawking fish yesterday. He took 70 pieces and sold at 1,000, which is quite quite low price for us. But he's going around again today just so he can be in front of people. So we've moved locations. Normally we've been over there, which is where the dried and smoked fish is sold. But because we've got a fresh product, we've come over here to where the food is. So people will still these people looking at me. Try not to create too much of a scene, but it happens. Anyway, people will come here and cook food, and then of course people have their lunch, and they've got these little booths where they can sit and eat, which is pretty cool. So fish is a welcome addition to your diet, very good for you. and tasty. Fresh fish. It's like absolutely a rarity. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, this is rock salt, I think. Yeah. So that's rock salt, I think, for licks, cow licks, things like that. Cattle need salt, goats as well. So it's mined, and then cattle just lick it. So you don't see that every day in a European context. Hey. Anyway, hope it's alright. I'm getting absolutely filthy again. Should have brought my wellies, but I think I'm suffering a little bit from the heat. So I'm trying to keep cool as much as I can, even if I get messy. So I'll try and work my way through and see if we can get to the where the fish is. There's popcorn being sold here. Where's the fish? Oh, it's down here. I'm going to absolutely get wrecked doing this, but worth it. And then people just bring all their products here, and then we'll also get the waste, remember, from here. So this is quite it's a good place for us because we can do several things at once and come up here. But yeah, it's an interesting spot. Mangoes, I'd love to take some back with me because I tell you, these mangoes taste much better than anything you can get in a supermarket in the UK, but they will be spoiled by the time I get back. I haven't found the fish section yet. I think it was normally here. Maybe I'm not quite far enough along. I suspect it's this next row. I'm just having a smell because you can normally smell it before you see it. Dried smoked fish out. Here we go again. This is where we've traditionally done it, but I think it's quite a smart move, moving across there. This is all the waste that we'll collect later. Look at all this. Perfect. We got the fish. Nice big fish. Yesterday saw quite a bit of illegal fish that's been landed at the lake, and then it's like you can't sell undersized fish because it doesn't get a chance to reproduce. But it's a good fish here. Some bigger ones. And people are of course buying. I mean, it might be worth us splitting her up at some point and having a stand here as well, but this is the slightly bigger stuff. Yeah. And fish balls. Tiny little fish in that basket, so that's like nothing goes to waste. And so the end of the oil that's been used, that's not the best oil. You might think about chucking it, but you just put all your little scraps of fish, and then people can have it as like a powder, and just put it on your food. So yeah, a lot of smoked and dry. I can't see anything too small, I don't think. I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. This is obviously much nearer the district, and so you're going to be a bit more worried about selling something that you're not allowed to, because the soldiers are the ones in Uganda who enforce the selling of fish, and if they catch you, they don't often. Well, sometimes they'll ask questions, sometimes they won't. They just start beating you. It's why actually when we're selling fish, we have like a printout saying this is signed off by the district, it's farmed, it's not illegal, because we don't want to have that to happen to any of our vendors. It's pretty awful. We've not had any trouble so far. So anyway, so if you're here and you're doing something you shouldn't, much more likely to come to the attention of the local district and pay the price for that potentially. So here we are. Let's just see Pauson's down there, the blue. I'm going to go back over to the team and see how we're doing. I'm trying to make the most of my time here, so I'm having lots of discussions and conversations with staff. I think that's the best use of my time. Of course, capturing footage for you as well, because I know there's lots of you that are interested in what we're doing, either for learning or you want to support us or just as an interest. I know I watch all sorts of strange things on YouTube, which I'm never going to probably get into, but I have an interest in it. So I hope this is informative and you're enjoying it. Do keep watching and subscribe if you're able, and that really helps us. As mentioned just before, at the moment just sort of we're pushing to try and get monetization, because that will help us as a business if we've got a bit of extra income and we can perhaps do something interesting with that money. There's always lots of things to do. Alright, plug over. Just had someone buy fish. Here we go. Young woman and her brother, sister actually, sorry. Yeah, so that's good. I try not to get too much because people don't like it. It's a bit of a commotion and then they might get distracted, so let's stick out of it when we're selling, just sorting it out. Well done, team. And I think this gentleman, yeah, he's buying fish as well. Perfect. How are you, Franco? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Love it. Franco's just grabbed some fish, gone next door, and sold it to these chaps. I remember Shivan saying to us, everybody needs a hustler on your team. And the first day she was working with us, I loved it. Because she's right, you know, a business... Sorry, I think she said, every business needs a hustler. And I get that sentiment. And it's sad that she had to leave us. She's studying now, but someone like Franco is absolutely a hustler. So we do well to keep him on board and helping us. He's like still involved in some of the stuff we do, but he was at the beginning. Like, he actually put us on to the idea of selling fish like this, because I remember we had a problem at one point with too many smaller fish, so we just wanted to get rid of them. So we were paying him, but he was paying us per kilo, but he was making an absolute killing, and so we had to cut him out. Sorry, Franco. And we gave him an option to sell. We just said, look, we have to reduce our rates for you, because that was it was a specific period of time and we desperately need to get rid of those fish. But now that we're stable, we're not just going to sell them. We wanted to make some money, even if we were, so you know, it's better to make some money than nothing at all, so we need to do it. But as soon as the things stabilised at the farm and didn't have too many fish, we were looking to sell at the market rate. And we offered that to Franco as a sort of contract, but he sort of declined. I think he wants to do his own thing, which is fine, but maybe one day he'll come back to us. Yeah, this is the market. I'll probably sign off now. I think I'll probably go back and do some work. And then later on we've got quite a few meetings with team, so I'm going to do that. But thanks very much for watching. Look forward to seeing you watch the next one. All right, bye for now.